Hi, I'm Campbell from Little Rock Southwest High School. I teach biomedical science and biology here, and my favorite part is probably just teaching my students. That was it, right?
What are the things that that you enjoy about your classes, you're teaching your students?
Biology, I really enjoy it because I was always a fan of biology, even back when I was in high school. It was my favorite class. I had this wonderful teacher named London Pinio. She now works at Euler. We still keep in contact, and she was just a great biology teacher. I loved the labs. I loved everything about it. I was in the biology club, so biology it just naturally came to me. My degree is in biology, so that class just comes natural to me. Biomedical science is really fun for me as well because I plan on attending medical school here in the future, and so biomedical science keeps me making sure that I am refreshing myself on all my medical things, as well as teaching people about biomedical. My students here work with drugs. They do drug testing. We did some forensic science. They love my biomedical class. Recently, Mr. Burton actually got to come in and watch us do some phlebotomy where students were taking blood, and that was just really fun. So yeah.
What are some of the things that a student can expect when they take your class from the beginning to the end?
Labs, both of my classes. I love doing labs. You can expect to at least have a lab per unit, probably two. The labs, the kids tend to love them. And you can also expect to make sure you get that work done because I assign work and I expect it to be done.
What is a lab? I don't know what that means.
Oh, a lab, usually it could involve a microscope. Our labs sometimes involve a little bit of chemistry. Most of our labs I try to do in person, and if we do them in person, you're just going to be using a bunch of tools to understand a concept that we are learning about.
And what concepts are you learning about, or what have you done in the past concept-wise?
So currently, my biology kids are learning about photosynthesis and cell respiration. And they were supposed to do a photosynthesis lab using spinach. My biomedical kids are currently learning about telehealth, which is virtual healthcare. And they're learning the pros and cons, and they are actually holding a trial right now. So, yeah.
How does what you're teaching them in this class, how does it transfer to real life outside of high school?
For biology, these kids are learning simple skills for science, where these are the mechanisms we use in our everyday life, or that plants use in their everyday life, or just life around us. And so they're learning about it. Biology it literally means the study of life. And we are just learning about the mechanisms of the world. For biomedical science, our students will go on to maybe become CRNs, a nurse, a doctor, or whatever, because I am preparing them for the medical field. They are learning just everything that you could learn to be any kind of biomedical person, whether that be a forensic scientist or a doctor, you know?
For you, what does success look like in a student?
A success in my students, success is not grades. Success is you're trying. Just trying in my class. You cannot fail if you try, you know? If you're putting in effort and you're doing what you're supposed to do, that is successful. And in my class, I believe in second chances a lot. My students know, it's written in their syllabus, that they can do anything again. Not any assignment is just a one and done, right? You can always ask me to redo an assignment because, again, I don't want to fail you. I want you to succeed. And sometimes you try and you don't succeed, so then you need to try again, right? That's the process of succeeding. It's not just accepting failure, but it's trying again.
In parting, what would you like to say to your future students? What would you like to say to the parents?
Future students, get your work done for your classes so that we can have a good year. Make sure you're learning all you need to do, because those prerequisite classes like physical science you have to take before you get here, they're really important. So make sure you're doing what you're supposed to be doing now in your science class, learning all you can, so when you get to me, science will already come naturally to you. And to parents, you guys are supposed to work well with teachers, and so I hope we would work well together as parent-teacher liaisons for your student, because you guys are very important in your child's academic success.